You can check out our channel right here. We're doing a giveaway right now. We're giving away the Deep Clue C Precon. You can find those details on Twitter at Southern Sorcery with an E for the rules and everything. I am playing the Necron Dynasties Precon from Warhammer 40K, but I'm actually playing the Alt Commander, which is Emotech the Stormlord. It makes artifact creatures, and that's about it.
I prefer the alternate.
This is actually the first time I'll have played it with the alternate. I really wanted to give like the face commander a go, and I played it like 4 times and basically did nothing 4 times. So I was like, okay, that's enough for me to at least try the alt commander here.
Yeah, I did it literally 1 game with them, and I'm like, nope, not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't do enough fast enough.
All right, and Fredo.
Hi everyone, I'm Fredo, virtue_MTG. I just love playing Commander and talking about Magic on all the social media websites that start with T. I'm not so present on TikTok. I'm hoping to change that, but video format's kind of hard, kind of a lot of work. So mad respect to everybody that does edited video content. Y'all rock.
100%.
I hate Premiere. I hate After Effects, but we'll see. We'll get there. I do stream a lot on Twitch, at least once a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays, mainly Tuesdays as of now at 7 p.m. PST. I am actually 1 away from 250 followers on Twitch, so super excited about that. It's been a wonderful journey. The community has been so kind and receptive, and it's just been awesome. I love playing Magic and hanging out with folks like Chris and the Daniels. So very excited for that. Today I'm playing the Raining Cats and Dogs Secret Lair deck. Unedited, however, because it came with 2 bonus cards, I am taking one of them out, which is the 9 Lives. I don't feel like it has a place in the deck. It is the sickest art in the whole deck in IMO, but that's coming out. And then I left Yoshimaru in there, but we're taking out Warp World because we're not trying to do that today.
Warp World's a whole different level.
Warp World's fun, but I'd rather subject my IRL pod to that than have folks on Twitch and over Spell Table.
Very fair.
Deal with that. So we're putting those out. But yeah, Ronin Siri is the deck. I love animals. If you cannot tell, my playmat is the Animal Sanctuary by Elena Daner. She actually even signed it. There's all the arts that are the basic lands in this deck are Elena Daner's art. We talked extensively, her and I, about our pets and animals when we talked about this playmat. I could go on. I even have the Johannes Voss, the Jumpstart planes with the dog in the field. I have that. I ordered 2 of those playmats back when they had the Kickstarter a few years ago. Big animal lover here. But yeah, thank you.
It might say a little.
It might say a little. I just actually even adopted a dog, Australian Shepherd cattle dog.
Yes, you did.
So, she's been a handful, but we're getting there. Anyway, before I talk my head off about animals, I'll pass it over to Daniel Kane.
Hey guys, my name is Daniel Kane. I am a content creator from Europe, where it's in the middle of the night, but I do not want to miss my American friends. I also take pride in the fact that I am Virtue's number 250 follower on Twitch right now.
Woo! There we go.
Thank you.
I make content on YouTube. I stream on Twitch these days, and you can find me talking about Magic a lot on Twitter. And I just love playing games. So you can check everything out in the Linktree. I'll slam in the chat right now. And last time I played Chris, I got beaten by birds, so I decided to bring my own wings. And today I'm
There you go.
Never underestimate the burbs.
No, they're good.
I literally lost to birds last night, ironically, too.
Oh, how funny.
Yep. Beautiful. So now it's going to be bigger birds tonight.
Yeah, since we're playing all precons, I decided to play my very first time on the Gisela deck. I bought it because it's very pretty, and I love angels as an archetype, but I literally never shoveled this. So this is the first time I play this, and I'm curious what's going to be.
Beautiful.
There's quite a bit of life gain in it. It's a good deck.
I can foresee it having a lot of life gain.
Good to know, because the last 5 games I played were only me taking a lot of my own life. So this is...
You should be in good shape. I mean, don't get me wrong. You could always draw a bum hand, I suppose, but
Thankfully, Giselle is only a 2-drop, so a 4-drop, so it's not the worst of
yeah,
things.
it's not terrible.
No, it's not the worst. Yeah.
All right. For the precon that I am playing, I wanted to put blue in the table since there was no blue. I've also never played this, the Galadriel Elven Queen from Lord of the Rings. I bought all 4 precons of Lord of the Rings. I bought all 4 precons of the Warhammer sets. I think they're phenomenal, hands down. So I'm trying this out. It's elves. Let's see how she rolls, kind of thing. I'm excited for it. Playing fresh, you know. Randomize, and then one more randomize. That will be our order. Kane, whenever you're good,
Oh, there we go.
you can start us off.
I'll draw my card for turn. I will play a Shiny Plains and die to Speaker of Heavens.
Speaking of
And
live,
that will be
Kane,
my turn. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I had to mulligan. I had
Uh,
not a land in hand.
you can draw back your fresh 7 if you want to as well. Yeah, because you can basically draw as many times as you want the full 7. I 100% do not mind.
Okay, well, there's one land. We'll just draw the next 7 and see what's there.
That's how I do it.
And then I'll just, if I've got it, then I'll just shuffle those back in.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I'll take 4.
Four
4 is
not
better
bad.
than 1. 4 is a lot better than 1. Pretty sure I don't have a turn 1 play.
Too much too. Well, look at that.
So
We've
I'll
got
probably just
250
play a
followers.
basic and go on. So if you want to go ahead and take it away, Chris.
Yeah, no worries. All right, I'm gonna play a forest, and then I'm gonna play an arbor elf, and I'm going to pass.
All right. Draw for turn. I'll play a game draw pass.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Play another Shiny Plains and a Maze Momentum and pass. Oh, wait, I can attack with force. I'll just do a Daniel Brother thing and just hit Southern for 1. Gain 1. Doing the name reliefing, and that's my turn.
I did go ahead and play my Myriad Landscape tapped, so I'll just go ahead and untap it and draw. And well, now I've got 5 lands, so okay, it's the exact opposite. We'll
Well, once you get enough lands, though, the mono black Necron deck goes off.
Yeah, let's see. So I've got 2 for Psychomancer. As flying, and then it says whenever it or another token artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield or is put into exile, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Draw.
Robot artist.
Woodland Stream, and I'll tap 2 on tapping the forest to cast a Woe Pathfinder. Get some more mana dorks, and I will then pass the turn after that, though.
All right. We'll untap. I'm gonna play a very adorable doggo cat plains, and we'll pass the turn.
Oh, so jelly.
End of your turn. I am going to try 1. Oh yeah, I don't need more of it. I'll untap. I'll draw. I will play a Plains, and I will play a Ketras Monument. And to share the love around, I will attack Virtue for 1.
I'll take
Voted.
one.
32. And end my turn.
Untap and draw. Oh, another land. Okay, now this isn't what we want here. I want to draw some other stuff. And then we'll go all 3 for a Lynch Guard, a 2/3, and then I can pay 4 and sacrifice it and return all legendary creature cards from my graveyard to my hand. And then I'll swing a 1/1. Do you have a flyer out, Dan?
No, I just have a 1/1 Vigilance Lifelinker. That's it.
Okay, I will swing a 1/1 in the air your way and return the brotherly love and pass.
Tap and draw to Field of Ruin. 2 for a Lightning Greaves, and I'll just put the Greaves on my Woe. Any non-basics that's worth doing anything with? Nope, there is not. So I will just pass the turn after that.
All right. Play a tap for plains, game trail, plain loyal warhound. When it enters the battlefield, since I have 3 lands, I will go search for a basic plains, put it out to the battlefield tap. Go grab another plains.
Yeah, those planes are very pretty.
I
too.
know. Just
I
so
love
flawless.
basic land. They really outdid themselves on the secret lair.
Like, even if
That's what
there was
secret layer
nothing
stuff
else
should be.
but that. Yeah, exactly. They didn't need to make it like that many lands in every single one. Like, it's one art. Like, you can, like, well, technically it's 3 in this case, but like,
Yeah.
you can 100% do it.
Especially with in the past how they've done secret lairs with basic lands, and there's just 5 of them, and they're still
Right.
charging you 30.
Yeah, I've never understood.
Yeah,
30
for literally 5 cards that are just basic lands. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
I'll play a Canopy Vista for land returns, since the other one does not count, and we'll pass the turn.
Cool. I will try again. End of your turn. Oh yeah. I will untap, draw. I will play my Seraph Sanctuary. I gain 1 life. it is a. It seems to be a theme.
Yep. Just a wee bit.
Wee bit. I will. That is sad. That is untapped. Yeah, I'm just gonna pay 2 mana, put another page on it, draw a card, and end my turn.
We will untap and draw.
It is, however, what surprised me the most that they just did all the lands. Because I thought they would be very, very cheap again and just do one plane, one
It
mountain.
did seem like it was gonna happen.
Yeah, the coin flip deck was kind of sad that they only had one.
I'm going to go ahead and cast my commander for 4. And then it's whenever one or more artifact cards leave your graveyard, make 2/2/2 Black Necron warrior artifact creature tokens. And then at the beginning of combat on my turn, another target artifact creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains menace until the end of turn. So I guess we'll go ahead and move to combat. Chris, are those creatures you've got there?
Yeah, it's a
That
1/1
are
on the ground.
what's behind it?
Lightning Greaves.
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot. I was thinking.
It's a
Okay,
very different art, so it's like
So-
you can't, yeah.
and then let's see. Well, okay, so my Psychomancer is gonna get a +2/+2, and then let's see. Do I want to do it that way? Hold on. No, we'll swing. We'll give Lynchguard +2/+2 and Menace, and swing that at Daniel again since he's got all the life gain, and then we'll just swing a 1/1 in the air at Chris.
We'll be taking the
So a 4/5 coming
Ooh.
at you, Dan, and then 1
I'll go
coming at you.
3/8.
And that's all I got. I'll pass the turn.
untap draw. Does anyone want to draw a new hand?
Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah.
It's a Will of the Council card, so I need to basically.
Is it you and one other person, or is
It's-
this is the voting, right?
It's the
Everybody
voting one, yeah.
votes.
So it's sailing to the west. Starting with me, if each player votes for either return or embark. If return gets more votes, each player returns up to 2 cards from their graveyard to their hand. Then you exile sail. If embark gets more votes, then or the vote is tied, each player may discard their hand and draw 7. So it is a May ability, but I will be choosing embark to discard.
That's
and
the
draw.
new hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll say embark as well.
Yeah, I'm going to embark, but in response to the cast, I will cycle away my Angel of Ruin to get a planes
Yeah,
in my
that's
hand,
fine.
which I will gladly dump into the grave.
All right,
I'll vote the same. So we'll all
discard and draw 7.
discard and draw 7. Yeah, there's got to be something. Got to be something better. I had 4 lands in hand.
I only had really high cut spells, so this is nice.
This goes to the bin because we drew the cards instead. I will then just pass the turn.
We'll untap. Let's play it's the Cavors. Tap red, green, white, not matter. I'm gonna cast Ren and Siri, inseparable. Whenever I cast a dog spell, I'll create a 1/1 green cat, and inversely, cat spells will get me a 1/1 white dog creature token. And for one of each of my colors, I can tap Ren and Siri to deal damage to any target equal to the number of cats and dogs of dogs I control, and then I gain life equal to the number of cats. From there, I'm going to tap for 1. I'm going to cast the.
Oh, it's so good.
I adore it. We're going to tap the Soaring. I'm going to cast a Basilisk Collar. Your creature has Death Touch and Life. We'll let the floating mana fizzle, and we'll pass the turn.
I will draw. I'll play my land for turn. I will play Angelic Accord for 4, which says at the beginning of each end step, if you gain 4 more life, put an angel on the battlefield.
1 second.
I need to read that.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
I know. Because they're 4. Yeah.
You-
I'm gonna Dwan Song.
Okay. Yeah. I'll make it a 2/2 bird.
So I'll give
I
you a-
will just say, when I played against this deck when my buddy played it, and by like turn 6 or 7, it was just like everybody trying to swing and like chip away at the life because it just was getting so out of control.
Yeah.
There's like you gotta stay on top of it or it just gets out of control.
I get it. Everybody has you have an elf. Chris, let me see if you want to trade that elf. I'll be
I
attacking you.
will not
for-
trade my elf. I'll take the 1.
I'll go to 39 and end my turn.
What does my commander do?
We're gonna go Vault of Whispers, and then gonna tap for for Crypto Thrall. Other artifact creatures you control have hexproof.
Cool.
And then let's see, does anybody have a flyer?
No, yeah, I do have a 2/2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the 2/2 bird.
I figured. It's a 2/2 bird, which is very, very Chris appropriate towards me as well.
Exactly.
Let's see. And then Fredo, you've got a couple of creatures, but no flyers.
No flyers. Cats and dogs historically do not have.
It's
Yeah.
raining, but it's not this. They're not this.
Yeah.
Not all.
And,
Some.
Touche.
Let's see. We'll just swing Psychomancer in the air for 1 at Fredo. Spread the love around a little bit, and then I'll pass.
Go to 38.
I'm gonna untap and I will draw. All right. Forest. I'm gonna tap for 6. And I'm gonna cast Realm Seekers. It enters the battlefield with an X/1/1 counter for X is the number of cards in all players' hands.
Hoo.
So I have
Ooh.
5.
God,
I have
I've
5
got
as well.
6.
It's 10,
I've
16,
got 6. Yeah, 6.
22, 22.
Jesus.
Thank you. It was great to be here.
22, 22. I will move the Lightning Greaves over to the Seekers.
Of course.
Of course you are.
There's blockers galore, and there's no trample on it.
True.
No, that would make it mythic probably.
All right, that can give trample later on. Okay. It's a decent blocker of flying. Menace. I'll let him just chill for now, but I'm gonna pass the turn after that.
Alrighty.
I drew that right after I did the wheel. I was like, no way.
That's sick. I'm gonna complete the basic land cycle by playing the mountain.
Exodia has been completed.
Yeah, it's on the chat. Let's see. Let's move the Basilisk Caller over to Loyal War. It has Death Touch and Lifelink. We'll then go ahead and I'll tap for. I'm gonna cast Sky Hunter Strike Force, Flying Melee,
Yep, nice.
Lieutenant, as long as I control a commander. Other creatures I control have melee.
There's the flying bird.
And then And then since I casted a cat, I will get a 1/1 doggo.
Tokens.
So good. So good.
They so overdid themselves.
I know. This is my first game playing it, and every card I see, it just
So there's
brings
a
smile.
lot of cards that are secret lairs for cats and dogs already.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like over time, you can make. So that's what I'm doing with my Arabo deck, and I'm
Just the
converting it
yeah.
all.
Yeah. We have 1, 2, 3 doggos, and we have. We'll go ahead and go to combat. We'll see if anyone wants to trade. Specifically, Chris, you got a. I'm gonna swing a 3/1 Vigilant Death Touch Lifelinker.
I'll take the 3. I'm not gonna. Just not yet. 1, 2, 3.
Nah, I'm just curious.
It's
Go
fair.
to 40.
I want to play my place for 2 mana. I am going to attempt to cast, because you never know what Chris has in hand. My Starheim Aspirant. I have a Ketras Monument trigger, so I do get my token.
Also, there was a melee trigger, so it's actually 4
Is that okay with everybody?
from Fredo.
I don't have a response.
And Fredo,
Yeah,
the melee trigger we didn't get. It's 1 more at me.
What is it?
Oh, right. Yeah. It gets +1/+1 for each.
Oh,
opponent.
okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But I have no response to the make angels cost 2 less, unfortunately.
I'm cool with that. Giada's not even out. Or no, it's Gisela. Sorry.
2 mana to play Gisela.
Gisela de Rentes.
I get 1 life because of my land. I get another of one of these warriors. Then I am going to be sad that I don't have another white sword, but I'm going to play 2, draw a card. This has 4 now, goes away. I gain another 4. That is my
so quick.
Mhm.
5th life I've gained this turn. Who knows what's gonna happen?
That's what I was saying. It just happens. It's so fast.
That's a 22. Everything is so big, so shiny. So I will remain seated for now.
I'm gonna chill over here for a minute.
I will keep my grace, as one would say.
Okay, land for turn. Let's go. Let's go for Zarek the Silent King, which is the other commander. When he attacks, I can mill 3 cards, and then I can put an artifact creature card or a vehicle card from among the milled cards into my hand.
If it removed from the milled cards, I feel it would be better.
Right.
Like,
Oh, it would
so
be
much
so
better.
good. It would be so good. But yeah, because it's
Yeah.
limited to those 3 cards, it's like even if it was 4 cards,
Yeah,
I feel like it would be that much better. But 3 cards just isn't enough.
it's not enough.
Like I have whiffed on this. More than I've hit for sure.
Well, like even the fact it's it's 3 black pips. Like you assume like that's the control alone. Like you don't need to worry. It's not like 3 in a black pip, you know?
Right. Yeah. So let's go to combat, and then let's go. Daniel, how many flyers do you have?
2 right now.
2 flyers. How big are the flyers?
It's a 2/2 and a 4 free first strike.
Yeah, that's too much. Too much for me to deal with right now, unfortunately. I think I just don't have a whole lot going on other than just some creatures out. They're not big. They don't really. I'll just go ahead and use my other 2. Cast Chronomancer. It's also an artifact creature. It has flying. I can pay 1, sacrifice another artifact to draw a card. And that was going to be it.
Untap and draw. We'll do land return. It's going to be a forest. My turn's over, bro. It's almost bedtime. Just for 1 hit, I'm going to tap. No, first I got to do this. Move the Lightning Greaves over to the Arbor Elf, leave myself wide open. Tap 7 to give Realm Seekers +3/+3 and trample. Then move the Greaves back over.
I will on to the activation of the grief while it's.
I knew it was going to happen. So right now,
I can't be having that, Chris. I'm gonna pass to exile.
I knew it.
Yes.
It wasn't gonna go at you.
I don't know that.
I know.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah, no.
It's fair. Oh, I'm gonna get a basic
It
land.
sets a precedent.
The angel of Terra Sanctum. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get an island.
Don't thank me yet.
I'm gonna go. You, but.
I'm sorry, Chris. I had to.
I get it. It's fair.
Oh man.
All right.
It's the right play.
It is, but
Still hurts.
It does. Well, you said I can go, right?
Yeah, you're golden.
Okay.
Rowan and I are shuffling my
tap.
deck.
Bro.
Uh-huh.
I'll play a Croson Verge tap, then guess don't have too much else I can do. Tap 1 of each color here. A plains. Actually, we'll do a Soul Ring. Missing out on a bonus mana, but that's okay because I'm just gonna cast Canto Mayhem Diva.
Oh, you need an extra mana? You should have pathed your own card.
Nice. She is a cat bard druid, so we'll get another doggo. When she ETBs, I'll create a green 1/1, green and white citizen. And at the beginning of combat on each player's turn, I can tap 2 untap creatures I control. When I do, target creature that player controls gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn. I can goad that creature. So
you goad it and buff it and give it trample. That's pretty good.
Daniel Kane, I'm gonna move to swing you with a 3/1 with Death Touch.
That is fine. I'm gonna take 3.
4.
I'll go to 4.
Yeah,
4 with mana. I'll go to 46, and then from there I'll pass the turn.
I will untap draw. Okay. I will play a plains. I will start by playing a Angelic Field Marshal for 2. 2 triggers. I gain 1 life and I gain a warrior. Split these in 2. That doesn't have a.
I love Lieutenant cards so much.
For 3 mana, I am going to play Airwing Blade and attempt to equip it for 1 on my commander, Janilla, if that is okay. Go to combat.
At the beginning of combat, Kikanto will trigger. We'll tap 2 dogs and give Gisela +2/+2 and have it be go.
Let me search for the code.
Oh, and she gains trample too, but she's in the air, so
Very cool.
most of it should get through.
I'll use this to give gold and
Really, bro?
2 extra.
Yes.
Yeah. To commemorate Chris's incredible 22/22, I'll attack him for a 7/9 in the air.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm just so glad that didn't come at me.
It shows you really care over there, you know? Just sharing the
No.
love.
Sharon, it didn't attack you yet as well. So I go to 50. That happened. I will also
Yep. Tap it.
tap it to gain an angel. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield, they gain another life. So I'm at 51 now. Oh, it's even 2 more because of Angelic Field Marshal. So it goes to
Yeesh.
53, and it had vigilance or didn't have. And that is it for now. I'll pass my turn.
Okay. And I could really use some card draw. Okay. I think this might be helpful. We shall see.
Bro, no cheating. Bro, don't show my cards.
Okay, we're gonna go 3, 4 Necron Overlord. It's a 2/5, and I can it says X tap X untapped artifacts you control. Target opponent loses X life. That's pretty good. And then I'm gonna pay 2 black to equip Cranial Plating
Ooh,
to
good
Zarek, the Silent
card.
King. Assuming no one has any responses anyway. It gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. And so now I'm going to move to combat. And so at the beginning of combat, another target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains menace till the end of turn. I'm going to grant that to Sarek, the Silent King. So he'll
I also
be
have a combat trigger on your turn. We'll have Kit Kanto. Well, we'll have a citizen tapped and Kit Kanto, and we'll goad your Crypto Thrall since that's technically the only creature I can target.
It's not in combat though. Does that make a difference?
Yeah, it's goaded, so
It's just it is goaded. You're gonna make me swing it. I see what
yeah.
you're saying. Yeah.
It's gonna
okay.
it's gonna become a 5/5 though.
That's true with trample.
With trample.
Okay, so let's see. So Sarek will be a. Let me double check. I know I've got 1 artifact in my lands. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's gonna get 9, 10, 11, and how much from you? 3 more?
Yeah.
12, 13. Oh no, that's this one. That's getting the
That's
3.
It gets
So-
+2/+2.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I've got a 14, 15, and a 5/5. I'm going to swing the goaded creature at, I think, Daniel, because that way he's probably got enough that he could jump it if he wanted to.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of little.
And then I'm
Yeah.
going to swing the big guy with menace your way, Fredo.
Sounds good. How big is it again?
It is a 14, 15, and it has menace.
32.
I'll just jump it with my commander because it has first strike, so it dies.
How big is your commander?
Right now it's 6. It's 9.
Yeah,
96.
Fair enough.
It has lifelink as well, so I gain another 9.
And that'll be it for my turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I also have a
Mill
attack
3, yeah.
trigger with Sarek, so I'm going to mill 3, and I'll return an artifact creature or vehicle if I come across one. It's an artifact. Okay, so I'll return this Scorpec Destroyer to my hand, and then because an artifact creature left my graveyard, I'm going to make 2/2/2 Necron Warriors. Okay, now I'll pass. Sorry, I forgot I had triggers.
So the card turn, Flooded Grove.
He had that squishy one. Why are you wearing that dress?
I'm gonna cast my commander first. Galadriel Elven Queen. Let me put the child away for 1 moment. All right, 1 second. We'll get the child away. BRB.
Bye, Rowan.
And I'm back. As the commander with the 4 mana, then I will combat if another elf. Okay, and I'll tap 4. Celeborn the Wise. So the commander is at the beginning of combat on my turn. If another elf enters the battlefield under my control this turn, starting with me, each player votes for Dominion or Guidance. If Dominion gets more votes, the ring tempts me, and I put a 1/1 counter on my ring bearer. And if Guidance gets more votes or tied, I draw a card. Celeborn the Wise is whenever I attack with 1 or more elves, I scry 1, and whenever I scry, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each card looked at while scrying this way.
Okay, so this one we don't get anything. We're just voting on what you get.
Correct. Yep. So
Okay, it's either draw a card or
counter plus tempting.
oh right. So either either the ring tempts you or you draw a card.
Bingo. And then the ring, to remind everyone, is number 1 is the Creature itself is legendary, cannot be blocked by creature with greater power. Level 2 is when the creature attacks, I draw a card and then discard a card. The third level is when it becomes blocked. The creature's controller sacrifices their creature at the end of combat. And then number 4 is if it deals combat damage to a player, and each player will lose 3 life. I'm going to move the Greaves over to Galadriel. I will then move to combat. I'm going to vote for.
There should be other ways to tempt you in there.
Yeah,
and
I got nothing so
That's
far.
definitely better in the long haul.
I'm gonna do. I draw a card.
Okay. I'll vote that too then.
We'll give you guidance too.
Yeah, you can draw a card.
So I'll draw a card. I will then just pass.
At the end of your turn, I will be tapping red, green, white, and we'll tap Ren and Siri. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 dogs. We'll shoot down Daniel Kane's 4/4 Angel.
Okay.
On the token, and then I will gain life equal to the amount of cats I control. 1, 2, 3. So I'll gain 3 life. We'll then untap. Draw a card. Not what I want to see. I'll tap the Soul Ring and we'll sacrifice the Croson Verge to get a Forest and a Plains card. Put it onto the battlefield. Doesn't say basics, so I'm gonna.
They need to
grab
reprint
a-
like all of those, like the slow fetches.
Yeah.
I agree.
Actually, we'll get the basic. Actually,
Burgers right now.
we'll do a shelter stick. And wait, no, these are cycling cards. I actually want to cycle later. Rick, what am I doing? They throw in other dual lands in here.
I think it's just. I think it's like 1 or 2 others have.
It sucks because I don't want to cut the basics either in the future.
That's very so pretty.
Syndicate.
I'm surprised that they didn't do like at least just literally 1 duel. You know,
Yeah.
like they got Jetmir's Garden, so you get that at least. But
We'll shuffle, have those out, and then we'll equip the Basilisk color over to Ren and Seri. And I'm thinking I'll just pass the turn there.
I'll untap, draw for turn. I would pay 1 mana, play Angel of Vitality. I have 2 triggers again. I am going to gain 1 life. Gain another one of those. So I gain 2 life. I will pay 3 for Archangel of Tides. To gain another 2 life. Gain another one of those on that side. I'll declare an attack.
Well, at the beginning of your combat, I'm gonna tap 2 dogs and have Gisela +2/+2 with trample.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
goaded.
Yeah, she remains goaded. So
I
she was
don't want that coming my way.
yeah, 100%.
Right, get that. I am going to attack Dan with my commander, which is a 11/10
With trample, right? So it doesn't really matter.
trample lifelink with like flying
I've got
vigilant.
1. I've got a 1/1 flyer, so I don't really feel like there's any reason to use it to block. I'll just take 11 commander damage.
Cool.
Three,
I
four,
will
5,
take
6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4,
11.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 life. I will, of course, remake the 4/4, which is an angel, so I get another 2 life. This is ridiculous. This does not compute for a deck that's 150.
In the secondary
And
market, it's
I-
no longer 150. That's for sure.
No,
Yeah.
I will play Griffith Airy as well. Well, yeah, I gained enough life to make it 2/2. If I
Yeah.
have that somewhere here.
Oops.
It's right here. That's my turn.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to pay 1, sacrifice a Necron Warrior, and tap Chronomancer to draw a card. Okay, and then I'll untap, draw for turn. Well, let's see. I guess let's just keep it rolling. We're going to cast for 4 Peck Destroyer. It's a 4/2 that has Death Touch, and whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, it gains first strike until the end of turn. Okay, so are you gonna goad something?
Yeah, the one with the equipment on it. We'll tap
Okay.
the kits. And
This guy here?
citizen. Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Is that right? Yeah, 13, 14. And then you're giving it a 2, so 15. Then I'll give it 2, so it's a 17, 18 with menace.
With trample
And
too.
yeah, with trample. How big is your commander at, Daniel?
It's a 9 now. No, it's
Okay.
7 even.
11. You
7
said
now.
it's 11, right?
Yeah, it was 11
Um,
because of the goading. It's 9 now.
Oh, okay. So it's back to 9. And then
Yeah.
what's your next biggest thing?
I have a 4/4. I have a 4/4 angel as well. Everything flies. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to swing that your way.
Okay.
I'm not going to swing anything else.
Okay. Yeah. I have an angel of tides trigger, so you have to pay 1 to attack.
I do have to pay 1 to attack it. What? Is that just like a pillow fort thing or what?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's on the body of one of the angels.
It's on this one right there. Archangel of Tides. As long as it's untapped, creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control unless their controller pays 1 for each of those.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's fine then. We'll just pay 1. And then I'm going to have a trigger where I do this thing. 1, 3, whiff. Just, there's so much of that.
And it's 18, you said.
Yeah, it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I am going to take 17 damage and go to 62.
That's fair.
like that's an okay thing to do too.
I know.
Yeah.
Because he had 80 life. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, that's fine. I'll just take it. I don't blame you. I don't have any triggers, I don't think. Screw it. I'll pay 1, sack the Necron Warrior, tap Chronomancer to draw another card just to see what we can get going. All right, that'll be turn.
I could do something.
Yeah, I know. That's where I'm at right now. I was like, that's why I'm just, let me draw a card here.
Untap forest. I'm gonna trap the trespassers. Each player secretly votes for a creature that I don't control. Then those votes are revealed. For each creature with 1 or more votes, put a stat many stun counters on it, then tap it. So stun counters do not untap.
In response, I will be tapping Renin Siri to activate its ability, and we're gonna shoot down Daniel's commander for it is 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, but with death touch, so it will the 1 damage is enough to kill it. But I will gain 4 life from the lifelink.
Yeah, I have an heirloom blade trigger. This goes to the command zone. It gets a reveal until I reveal an angel. Which
Sounds good.
Giada.
2, 3, and I'll gain another 3 life. 2, 3. Okay. I'm good to resolve the other thing.
So everyone,
What was so scary about my commander?
everyone be super secret.
How do we be super secret on spell table?
Do you got a piece of paper or
Infinite
infinite
token?
token?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I'm good.
I'm
Fredo,
good.
you good?
It's a long name, so I have to be very careful.
Fair.
Okay.
And Kane, you good?
yeah, I'm good.
All right. Flip. It's Ren, Speaker of the Heavens, Giada,
That's
and
1 vote for each thing, I think.
yeah. Which one did
What
you
was
get?
yours, Daniel?
The commander that's already got me for 11.
Oh, that one's
That's
off
gone.
the table.
That's on the table. Yeah, you just shut it
Oh,
down.
Yeah.
I
so
shot it down.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. That's my bad. What do you want to do with my vote then?
just pick another one, but we have no influence.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just so much. There's just so much on the board. I feel bad because I already know the votes now. That's my bad.
I still got a bunch of other birds in the air.
Yeah. Just the angel that's given you the ward, or the
pillow fort.
what? Yeah, the pillow fort.
Okay.
That's probably what I would have picked.
All right, so it's Ridensari, Archangel, Giada, and Speaker of the Heavens. That's good there. I'll then cast for 7. I cast Sylvan Offering. Do this. Choose an opponent. You and that opponent each make a 7/7 tree folk, and then choose an opponent. Me and that player each make 7 1/1s. So who wants what?
I would love the
I'll
elf.
take either. Yeah, I'll take either.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
Well,
fine with anything.
fortunately,
But
Kane, you didn't speak first, so
no, it's fine.
I'm so afraid of that life total over there. I'll give Southern the 7 1/1s and Virtue the 1/7/7.
I wanted the
Are they
ones.
are they elves?
They are elves.
Yeah, they're elves. I wanted a bunch of them so I could just start goading without.
That's what I was
Worrying
like.
about
Oh, true. That's dangerous though.
Alright, so I have 7 elves. Then I'm going to move to combat, and then I'm going to vote for Galadriel. I'm going to choose draw a card.
I'm giving you the ring tempt.
All right.
I'm giving you a card.
I'll give you the card as well.
All right. So I will draw a card. I will then just pass the turn.
Untap. I'll remove the stun counter from Ren and Seri. We'll draw.
That is
Cool. All right. We'll play a mountain land for turn. Tap a green and a white. We'll cast a Hungry Lynx. I will get another dog. At the beginning of my end step, target opponent creates a 1/1 black rat creature token with Death Touch. Whenever a rat dies, I put a +1/+1 counter on each cat I control.
The flavor, though.
yeah.
Mhm.
And rats I control have protection from rats, so don't even think about it if you get one. We'll
So
then
niche.
we'll tap a green and a white here. I'm gonna cast a Nature's Lore because I need more force. Apparently, one of them force. It comes in untapped. All right. From there, I'm thinking I'm just gonna skip combat because I don't know. Things are a little scary. I will be tapping my Soul Ring to move the Basilisk Scholar over to the Flying Cat Knight before end step. From there, at the beginning of my end step, I'm going to give one of my opponents a rat with Death Touch. And since Chris has so many tokens now, we're going to give the 1/1 rat to Daniel Kane with Death Touch.
Okay. I will untap upkeep, remove the stun counter from these three guys. Of course. I will play my land for turn, which is the Arch of Araska. I will then, for 4 mana, cast my commander again. I have a Gather trigger. I have a Monument trigger. And I have the land. So I gain how many counters?
One for each other angel you control.
So
Yeah,
that
so it's
is
Shine Arcana.
1, 2, 3. I will then tap 4 mana to play Dawnbreaker Claver, which is another angel. So I gain another 2 life. And Daybreaker Claver says at the beginning of your end step, choose a creature card in an opponent's graveyard. Then a player chooses a creature card in your graveyard, and they both come back to the battlefield. Chris, you have no flyers, right?
I have 1 reach.
The Tree Folk.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a
Pretty sure
7/7
it
reach.
does, right? Nope. You're good. You can swing.
Okay, so it's no reach.
No, it's just a tree.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
I'm going to declare an attack with my 2/2/4/4. This is another 4, 8, 10, 12, 15, 15 in the air your way.
I'm taking 15 and 10.
And then at the end of my turn, I have 2 triggers. I gained more than 1, so I'm getting another Griffin. Here's Peter.
Come on,
And
random
I'm
Craterhoof.
going to choose Virtue because he gave me a rat. Virtue, you can choose one of my creatures, and I can choose one of yours.
Oh, woof. That's rough. Holy crap! Those are all your creatures.
Wow, that is like the most difficult.
What's the shepherd do? The Amaria shepherd?
It says whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may return target non-land permanent from the graveyard to your hand. If a land is a plane, you may return it to the battlefield instead.
Okay. What's the that one?
Angel of Serenity, whenever it enters the battlefield, you may exile up to 3 other target creatures from the battlefield and/or creatures from graveyards.
And the Nykthos one?
Whenever I gain life, I may put dead many +1/+1 counters on each creature I control. Do this once each turn.
It gets absurd with that one.
You know what? We'll just give you the Angel of Ruins, because honestly, wait, no, not that one. The one that gives you counters from life gain.
Okay,
I'm fine with that one.
Okay, what do you have?
I have 3 things. I have a Fleetfoot Panther. When it enters the battlefield, I return a green or white creature I control to my hand. Fabine's Boss Confidant. It has Parlay. Creature tokens I control have haste. Parlay is if a land is revealed, I create a 1/1 green-white citizen. Then creatures I control get +1/+1 for each non-land revealed. Then everybody draws that card. And then Keeper of Fables is a 4/5. Whenever one or more non-human creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, I draw a card.
You can get the Keeper.
Keeper of Fables. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a clear-cut difference between the secret layer decks and the non-secret layer decks.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
I've been drawing a lot of lands, but
Makes you wonder what
they're so pretty.
They are. They are.
Yeah, that was my turn. Oh wait, I forget one thing. Daybreaker Claimer comes in with 5 +1/+1 counters. So it's a 10/10.
Louise. Okay, on your end step, I'm going to tap Necron Overlord and 4 artifacts to deal 4 damage to Daniel Kane, and then I'll untap. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I need some freaking cards. What I need.
I have one answer in my deck. I gotta choose the creature type, then return all other creatures that are not that type to their owner's hands.
Yeah, that would be good.
I would not be choosing
That's fair.
Elf.
it might be elf.
Would at least keep something in that.
Same. I would also still.
Okay, we're gonna go. Let's see. We're gonna go 4 for Cryptic. It is a 3/3, and I can pay 2 and tap it and choose another target artifact creature I control, and if that creature dies this turn, you can return it to the battlefield tapped under your control. Ah, she's just got so many creatures over there, and they're all big. Like these one ones don't. Like swinging them doesn't. They don't. None of them will trade. They'll just all die. I think I'm gonna hold them up for blocks. Fredo, you've got flyers now too, right? Yeah, you've got a big one with
I
that.
have a 2/2 with that touch.
Yeah, so we're not going to do that. Chris is barely in the game, so I don't want to swing at him. I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay.
I've missed my last 3 land drops, and that's really starting to hurt.
Untap draw. I will pay 2 for an Elvish Visionary. ETB, draw a card. Fortunately, no. Forest. I will tap 4 for Learn from the Past. Target player shuffles their graveyard into their library and then draw a card. Let's see if I draw something. How deep was the card that I need? Oh, it's nowhere. Yeah, it's more than half the deck. I'll tap 3 for a Mirkwood Trapper. Whenever a player attacks me, target attacking creature gets -2/-0. Whenever a player attacks in general, if they aren't attacking me, that player chooses an attacking creature to get +2/+0. I will then move to combat. I'm going to vote to draw a card.
Have your card.
Yeah, draw a card.
Holding priority, I'm going to cycle Tranquil Thicket, doing this green, blue. I'm going to float a blue. I know where my lands are. Alright, then move to attack step. That's like they're all these really large birds, and if I swing into it, the first strike lifelink, it's just make them massive because of the Nykthos thing. They'll give everything like plus like bajillions.
Yeah, that would be
yeah, I'll pass. Birds are getting me.
Oh,
yeah.
Alrighty. We'll untap.
Yeah, that was what I drew. 3 lands.
Upkeep, draw. I don't mind drawing that. That's it draws me a card, so we'll tap for 2. Play in a plains first. I'm gonna cast Spirited Companion.
Hey,
All right.
good boy.
On cast, I will finally get the cat token. There it is. It's the cat. We'll then draw a card. Alrighty.
The tree folk looks like a wannabe Yargle.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Play tap plains and floating 1 colorless. I'm gonna cast Lion Sash. We'll then use up all my remaining white mana. I kind of need 1 more. I'm gonna use 2 white mana to exile 2 of your angels that are left in your graveyard, Daniel Kane.
Yeah, sure. Which one do you want? I have ceramic.
The meanest ones.
Okay, those 2.
Yeah, and then I will use 1 of the remaining mana from the Soul Ring to equip the Lion Sash. This will have 2+1/+1 counters. We'll equip it to the Tree Folk. I'll then go to combat. We'll have a citizen and the cat tapped, and I will give Tree Folk another +2/+2 and trample.
Okay.
And we'll send it your way, Daniel Kane. It is now an 11/11 with trample.
Oh, you can do it to your own stuff too?
Yeah.
Yeah, target
Nice.
player.
I will block with my commander. So
Okay,
again, how big is it?
It's an 11/11.
Okay, so we gain 8. My commander dies, so everything gains 8 +1/+1 counter.
All your creatures get.
Wait, every creature?
Yep. All of them.
Oh, I should have shot that down first.
I was like, isn't that the thing you picked to let him put back on the battlefield?
It is, but I thought it was 1 creature, and whatever creature that was going to be chosen, I was going to shoot down.
Okay, in response, I think this is going to just get completely out of control. Before
The damage.
I'm going to go for the throat that,
Okay.
so you don't get those counters. I think I have to.
Okay.
I think it would be
Yeah.
irresponsible of me not to, as
Thank
long
you
as it's
for
not an artifact
fixing
creature.
my mistake.
Yeah.
It's an enchantment creature.
Yeah, so it's fine then. It has to be not an artifact creature.
Okay, so
Was not what I wanted to do, but
Still gain 8.
Main phase 2. Did you take the trample though?
It was 1, right? No, 2. Yeah. So I'm
No,
going
it
to
would be
yeah.
the entire amount because trample.
Well, no, he
No.
blocked it with the commander.
Oh, I didn't know if you
Yeah.
did that before.
Yeah.
Blocks.
Main phase 2, I'm gonna move the Basilisk color back to Rin and Siri.
Okay.
And then at my end step, we'll give Delvin Sorcery Daniel the 1/1 Death Touch Rat. And that's it for me. I apologize for that irresponsible attack. Oh yeah, I draw a card for Keeper of Fables. My tree folk did damage.
I'm going to equip the heirloom blade on my reclaimer. So it's now a 13, 11 vigilance.
Zix Tech said, just watching Freddy play with his fake pets instead of his new dog. JK, JK.
Wow.
I am going to Southern. How many flyers do you have?
I've got
Which
three.
are
Sorry, 3 flyers.
how big are they?
A 1/1, a 1/1, and a 9, 10, 11, a 12, 13.
And they're all artifacts, right?
They are, yes.
Going to do the risky play, but that is what I have to do right now. I am going to do Cleansing Nova, destroy all artifacts and enchantments.
It really takes me out of the game.
In response,
You could still kill at least 2 people right now.
Yeah.
I do have to tap Rin and Siri to deal damage to your largest creature, Daniel Kane.
Yeah, that's the thing. I do get an heirloom blade trigger when it
Correct.
dies.
Yep.
That is
So,
okay.
An
That's one.
angel, which is
Two,
Bruna. So Bruna enters the battlefield with
got a 48.
1, 2, 3,
Then we'll
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1 plus 1 counters.
6.
I gain 2 life because of the finality. And then I destroy every enchantment and every artifact.
Yeah.
My heirloom blade.
In response, I'm going to pay 1 to tap and sacrifice another target artifact to draw a card. And then with that on the stack, I'm going to tap Necron Overlord. And then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Daniel, I'll ping you for 6 life. And then it doesn't really matter which creature. I'm just going to sack it to draw a card. And then because I had a creature hit the graveyard for each non-token, let's see. There's one of these that says for each non-target. So you'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll ping you for 6 more, and then I'll gain. I think I gain the 6.
So you go to 32.
That's all I can do. So
I am going to declare an attack.
I will. No, I can take damage. I don't want to go.
I was gonna say, see what he does first, and then go to.
Well, no, because mine's at the beginning of combat.
Fredo would have to do it right now.
Oh, okay, I see.
But I'm not in a position where I feel like good about sending stuff here, guys.
Either of us to
Yeah.
die. Yeah.
So I'll try to take the brunt of it.
I will send 10 at Chris flying. I will send the rest to.
Are they flyers?
They're all flyers. Yeah.
And they're 8/8s. I'm dead.
No, because that didn't happen. This is 8. I'm attacking you for 8.
Oh,
And
8 damage.
Yeah. I'm attacking Chris for 10 in
Alright.
the air.
I do not have any more responses, so.
In response, Mirkwood Trapper's going to trap you, and I'm going to give that creature -2/-0.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, you're gonna get a
I'm still taking 8, though, you know?
yeah.
That's all I'm going to do, yeah, so I'll take the 8.
He lives.
I am the boy that lived.
Salad should be fine.
Hey, that's killed. Nice. There's no life linking involved in this one. I'll end my turn. Yeah, I'll end my turn.
That was a devastating turn for me. That's the one dangerous thing about this is like a Vandal Blast comes along and it's like, well, okay, I'm going to play a Swamp for turn. And then let's just see if this will resolve. I'm going to tap out for 8 for Shard of the Nightbringer. It's a flyer. It's an 8/8.
Well, there you go.
When it enters the battle. What?
I'm saying, there we go, something.
Yeah, something. Yeah, here's the rest. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, target opponent loses half their life rounded up. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. So I'm going to target.
Probably not me.
They're both the same.
We're both the same, yeah.
Well, I'm a 54.
Technically.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go Dan because the life gain potential is so much higher there.
So I'm losing 28 and go to 28.
Yeah, and I'm going to gain 28.
My poor elf.
And that's all I can do this turn.
Well, you have to move to combat. So I
Oh,
will
sure. I'll move to combat, and then you can.
I'm gonna go to the rat.
Goad the rat. Okay,
I'm
I'll
goading the
swing
rat.
I'll swing my 1/1 rat.
3/3, the trample.
Oh right, 3/3 rat with trample and death touch at Daniel because I'm not swinging it at Chris. There's no reason to do that. So
I will use my own rat to block and take 2, so they both die.
All
they
my
both
cats
have death touch.
Yeah.
all my cats in response will get +2/+2 counter for a rat dying.
2 rats died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting big kitty cat.
We're trying.
I think
Oh
so.
yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
believe
Yeah, I should have. I'm so, yeah, I didn't. I tried to pass before the combat, and then
sorry.
So yeah, no, my bad. My bad for not.
That's on me
Okay.
because I'm like, hold up. I'm trying to do
It's
something.
something I
Yeah.
need to move there. You got a little fancy.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, is there anything can be done?
All right, I tap 3 for a Lothlorien blade, Lothlorien blade, whatever. Type that in now, joyously. All right, equip elf 2, equip 5. When a equip creature attacks, it deals damage to target creature defending player controls, so it doesn't really do anything. Not with ginormous individuals. Wait the land for turn. That's untapped. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I tap 7. Tap this. My tree folk gets +3/+3 and trample. They're a large. Everything's just so large. I will swing at Fredo for.
Well, hold on. I will be goading it.
Okay. True.
I'm
True.
goading it just because.
All right, so that's +3/+3 and trample. So now it's gonna be 3, 6, 13, 14, 15.
Oh,
+2/+2.
a sizable tree folk. Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a note here. 15. I have the Galadriel ability. I'm gonna draw a card.
That's fine.
Sounds good to me.
You are. Yeah, I think you're gonna draw a card.
That doesn't do anything either. So I will do the 7 1/1s over at Southern and the 15 over at the other Daniel, and that will be it.
Let me see.
So the 15 has trample, and these are all 1/1.
So I get the 15, right? The
Correct.
angel guy. Kill Chris. Oh, doing me dirty, Chris. I am going to block with 7 of my warriors and take
8.
8.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna take 7. I don't have a whole lot of board state going on, so.
But then after that, though, I will pass through the turn.
We'll untap. Upkeep draw.
Oh, I got
Okay.
to get redemption. I get to gain 5 life. Look, yay!
Nice.
Redemption.
Hell yeah.
I'm still super dead. Thank you, though.
Tap a forest, a plains, and a mountain. We're going to cast Rumwalker, Changeling. This card is every creature type, so I assume that triggers
Twice.
Run and Seri, right? Both sides of it.
Yeah, because it's a cat and it's a dog.
Yeah, so I'm gonna denote these over here as the ones that can't attack, and then I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this guy. Yeah, same thing over
All right,
here.
Howlum Golem, we all draw a card.
Okay.
Oh, is that from chat?
Oh, son of...
Okay.
No, so it's Devastation
It's the
side,
answer. It's the answer. Yeah.
but I don't have blue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Damn it. Well, thank you, JM.
Think.
Oh, JM. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Cool. So Rumwalker, I can look at the top card of my library and I can cast. Oh, crap! Something fell. I don't know if it fell from the top or from the second. Would you guys like me to shuffle my library?
No, it's fine.
No, it's
I don't
fine.
know.
No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're pretty late in the game, so.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
right, 2, 3, 3. Can I even cast that from the top? Nope.
Oh, that's
What?
fine.
All right. This might be Exacxies what I need to do, so we'll do it carefully. I'm gonna cast Pack Leader. That'll give me another on haste cat. Other dogs I control get +1/+1. Whenever it attacks, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn to dogs I control. So that is being cast with this mana here. And then I'm going to tap for 3, one of which will be green. I'm going to cast Beastmaster Ascension.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Whenever a creature I control attacks, I put a quest counter on it. For as long as it has 7 or more, creatures I control get +5/+5. We're going to move to combat. We're going to tap down the tokens that came in this turn at the beginning of combat, and we're going to make this tree folk a... I will then be sending this will just go up here. I'm gonna be sending a citizen at Daniel, one of my I guess my cat at Chris.
Just throws the cat.
Yeah. And then everything else is gonna have to go at Daniel Kane, I believe. I think.
That'll get it all to the +5/+5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus I have melee, so everything's going to
Get +3/+3.
That's another one.
so +7/+7. Or how many blockers do you have, Daniel? Okay. Do you have 5? Only?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm very much dead.
Okay. We'll swing out that way and see what happens.
Is it just the one cat at me?
It's just the one cat at you, yeah. But it is a 9/9?
What, is it got trample?
The 9/9.
I foresee a tap at something. Yeah, because you have
Just
plenty
a
to get on tap. Yes.
It's just the 9/9.
I'll block with a 1/1 elf.
I block with a total of 14 toughness.
Okay, we'll kill things in order of most toughness to least.
The commander. It's gonna get -2/-0 towards me.
So that's the 7/7, I guess.
And then that order. So commander, trapper, Stillborn, visionary, arbor elf.
I'm good with dealing damage from left to right there.
Yeah.
So just 7 damage to all that.
Yeah.
Whatever
And
survives.
let's see, the tree focus 12, 12, 15, 15.
The dogs are also so 7 plus 8. There are 9/9s, 3 9/9s. The cats are 5 plus. Sorry, this cat's
Yeah, there's no way I
10.
can block it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I flew too close to the sun.
Birds burnt the wing.
And that'll be it for me. I'll pass the turn. I will be giving Chris a 1/1 rat.
Okay, so you still have up 3 blockers right now, and they're all have the 5/5, right?
They are +5/+5. Other dogs I control are +1. So the Realm Walker and Ren and Siri are +6/+6.
Okay, so let's just see if we can top deck something. I mean, that's not going to do it. How many attackers you're going to have next turn? Oh, yeah, so many.
Too many.
Yeah, it's not going to really. I mean, I have
gonna be
some 1/1s, but
1,
you'll have a big
2,
trampler at least, right?
Yeah, because
6,
I have
7,
the Devastation Tide, but basically what he can do is he can, when I cast it,
12,
then he in
15.
response targets me with Rin, and then the following crack gets you unless you have anything.
Yeah, I have 15 attackers. Yeah, I think I did them.
15 flipping attackers.
One's in the air and one will have trample, I believe.
I am happy though. This is the cutest way to go.
Yep, 100%.
The little dagger dog with like +9/+9 was.
I mean, we're just going to see what we can do. We're going to go 8 for their number is Legion. Create X 2/2 Black Necron Warrior artifact tokens. Then you gain life equal to the number of artifacts you control, and then you exile that. So I'm going to make 4, and then I'll gain, and then I'll pass.
At end step, I will be killing Chris.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
Chris.
Wow.
Ba, ba, ba. Dies the dog.
Nice to doggies. We'll untap.
And I've got 11 total blockers,
Let's see. I have
so you may be able to get it.
4 dogs, 2 cats, but one is a 1/1, or well, 6. We'll draw, and then I'll look at the top card of my library.
You can't help but
Cast.
wonder who let the dogs out.
We'll cast King of the Pride. Other cats I control get an additional +2/+1. And then we'll swing out.
So
I'll tap a citizen and the dog that came in from the King of the Pride
Right.
to give a tree folk +2/+2 with trample.
Okay, so that goes up to a 9/9.
Well, 9 plus the 5/5 from the Beastmaster
Oh,
Ascension.
yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
So it's
So,
14.
14 trample.
14
and then-
trample. 4 dogs will be going your way with let's see, +2 +5. That's 4 7/7s, a 9 8, and then 2 cats with 4 plus 5. Those are 9/9s plus the melee gives everything else a +1/+1. So they're 10/10 cats. This will go at you with 9 plus 2, 11. 9, 10, 11, and then pack leader as well. We'll send the realm walker. These will be or no, sorry, 7, 7, and then this is both a cat and a dog. So like 11, 11. I
So
kind of
you've got-
rambled off the math. So if there's
Yeah,
ones
so-
that you need me to repeat,
So you've got the 14 trampler coming through.
Mhm.
Everything else I can chump except for you have a flyer.
I have a flyer in the air that is going in for 9 plus 2.
Okay.
Insane.
So let's see. So
And that is 1,
4.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15 attackers.
Okay, I wrote down 14. I'm not sure what the well maybe one is one of those last ones you were.
The Realm Walker.
Is it an 11-11 or how
It
big
is, or if you want, let me know how many you can block, and I'll give you the strongest things that you
Sure.
can block.
Yeah, so I've got
Okay.
6 1-1s
Mhm.
and 4 2-2s. So I've got 10 chump blockers, and then I've got an 8/8 flyer to block your flyer with. That's
So
all I
you
have.
have 10. Okay, we'll remove the flyer. This isn't actually attacking. Let me remove the non-attacker. All right. So I think the cats are probably the best to block because I think they have the highest damage from everything else. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll go to 6 block 9, 10. So at least 2 dogs that are the +5, 6,
7 7s.
7. The
Okay,
14
so
damage will get through.
and then your trampler, I'm not blocking it, so I'll lose 28.
And then I'll
Okay,
draw 1 card for
you're
dealing
down to
damage.
23.
And I will be
It's
giving you
everything of
a
my
rat,
life.
since
Hey,
that's not
thanks.
an option to not.
But I can't swing rats at you. Is that right?
Correct.
You can.
They
I just
protection.
have my cats have protection from rats.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't have a cat up except for Ren and Siri.
Okay, we're gonna draw for turn. Well, that did me no good. So we're gonna play a land for turn, and then I'm gonna pay 2 for Endless Atlas. I'll pay 2 more to draw off of Endless Atlas. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Living Death. Each player exiles all creatures from their graveyard, then sacrifices all the creatures they control, then puts all the cards they exiled this way onto the battlefield.
Okay. I will be seeing what we can do here. I will, in response to 2 things. I'm gonna tap Ren and Siri, and we're gonna deal damage to you equal to the amount of dogs I control, which is I had 4 dogs, 2 that couldn't attack. That's 4, 7, 8. That's 8 damage to you, and I'll gain life equal to the amount of cats I have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to 62. I will also flash in a white mane lion, and I will bounce this Sky Hunter Strike Force to my hand, and then everything else will get eggs or be thrown
Yeah,
into
it's
the grave,
exiled.
correct?
Exile.
And then whatever's in your graveyard goes to the battlefield.
But then all this goes to the graveyard afterwards, correct?
Everything that's on your board right now is exiled.
But doesn't Living Death put it into the graveyard after resolution?
Yeah, afterwards, yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, then it goes to the graveyard after that.
All right. That was the top deck of the century. Holy crap.
Right. Each player exiles all creature cards from their graveyard, then sacrifices all creatures they control and puts all. Yeah. So you just exile the creature cards
We
in your
swap.
graveyard.
Yeah, we swap
swap.
graveyard
You
and
just swap.
battlefield.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
These go to the grave. I will
Yeah,
be bringing
seriously.
back.
Like, I happen to have 5 mana to cast it after. Like, what? It's a good thing I drew that land first. I wouldn't have been able to. Let's see.
You're gonna get a shit ton of life back as well right now.
No, it's a cast
Yeah.
ability.
Oh, it's a cast trigger.
Yeah.
Oh.
For this reason.
My life trigger like flashed before my eyes. On ETB, Fleetfoot Panther will bring back Rare Companion to my hand, and I'll draw a card as well. Wait, where did I put that? That's here. Okay, that's the card I bounced to my hand. That has commander text now.
Okay. I actually don't have any ETB triggers.
Okay.
And
Any
I'm
hasters or
nope.
tappers?
Nope. I'm out of mana, so it is your turn now. That was crazy.
I'll untap. I'm gonna tap for 5, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these are all basics. Okay. I'm gonna cast Quasali's Slingers. Whenever another cat enters the battlefield under my control, I get to destroy a target artifact or enchantment. So let's bust wide open. What gives you a death trigger?
Anything right now. Oh, you mean which creature gives me a death trigger?
Yeah.
This one here, Psychomancer. Whenever another artifact is put into the graveyard from the battlefield or exile it, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Oh, but you have the hexproofer, so I have
do.
to
I
kill
have the
that
Crypto
first.
Thrall that gives other artifacts hexproof.
Yeah, we'll have to kill that first.
So
that'll
I will
just
deal 1 damage to you and I'll gain a life.
From there, I'm gonna recast Ren and Siri. On ETB, I will destroy the Death bigger one, or actually,
Psychomancer.
trying to see. We'll do the Necron Overlord.
Okay. Yeah, tap abilities have summoning sickness too. Yeah. Okay. Which one? I'm sorry.
The Necron Overload. Overload. Lord.
The one that taps for. Okay. Yeah, the one that I was talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah. Okay. So you'll take 1 damage, and I'll gain a life there as well.
Yeah. What's your highest power and toughness?
I have. Oh, I did have an enters the battlefield trigger. I'm so sorry.
Oh, feel
I thought
free
it
to
was a
resolve
cast.
it.
It's the one where you lose half your life, round it up, and I gain life equal to life lost that
It's
way.
not a cast.
I believe that was a on cast
I
trigger.
could have sworn it's a cast.
It's enters the battlefield.
No,
If you cast
if
it.
you cast it.
Oh, if okay, it's after that.
Yeah.
Then, okay, yeah, you're right. Never mind then. It's that one. It's an 8/8,
Alrighty.
but it's not an artifact. It's just a creature.
It's a Catan.
Yeah, that's rough. But it's your highest, right? 8/8. That's what I have to try to beat.
Oh yes, yeah.
Cool. At the beginning of combat, we're each gonna reveal a top card of our library. For each land, I get to create a 1/1 citizen, and then for creatures I control get +1/+1 until end of turn for each non-land revealed.
I just saw this too, and I'm sorry. This one does have an ETB to mill 3 cards, and then return any number of artifact creature cards with mana value 6 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay.
So not counting these 2 that were in there a second ago. Don't know that I have anything, but I will go ahead and mill the 3.
You might get more stuff.
2, yeah. 1, 2, 3. So it's up to a total of 6, right? Not everything with less than power, like everything less than 6. It's a total of
Up to 6, yeah.
up to 6 total. Yeah.
So in combination of like 5, 4,
Right.
even if you have like a 4 and a 2, perfect, or 2, 3, 3s.
I've just got the one. Everything was already in there. It's the one I just milled, which is Scepter of Eternal Glory. Oh no, I'm sorry. Any number of artifact creature cards. So I didn't actually. That was an artifact, not an artifact.
Oh,
creature.
because of the living death, though. That got
Yeah.
it.
So it whiffed. So no big deal there either. Didn't change
Alrighty.
anything other than I milled 3 cards.
Then we'll each reveal the top card of our library after all that resolves from the Fabine, and then I have a land, so I'll get a citizen, and then you have a non-land. Then all my creatures will get +1/+1, and we each draw these cards.
Oh, put the card that was revealed into your hand.
Yeah. So creature tokens I control have haste. So we'll send the citizen at you. It'll be a 7/7 for the Beastmaster Ascension. I'll also send the Lion Sash will be a 7/7. Or that's a 7/7. I can pay 1 to exile a card from the graveyard.
How does that one have haste?
This was on your turn that these came out?
Oh, that's right. You got
Yeah.
They came back out and it was on my turn. My stuff didn't have haste. Yeah. That your stuff you untapped with it.
Mine gets to enjoy the first round of attacks. And then I'll send as well the Fabine, which is a +6, so that makes it a 9/12 and a a 9/10 and a 9/11. These are 9s and these are 7s. This can become an 8/8 if I pay 1 white to exile a permanent from a graveyard.
Okay, so it's a total of 5 creatures that are coming at me.
This is a 7/7, potentially an 8/8, and these are 9s, but with a ton of health.
Okay, so we'll use my 8/8 to block the 7/7.
The citizen?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I've got 3 more coming at me, or 4 more coming
4
at
more.
me. 4 more. What's your smallest thing?
It's a 7/7, but it can become an 8/8.
Everything else is bigger than that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What's your next biggest thing?
With smallest toughness?
No. What's your next just biggest thing overall?
This is a 9/10.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
a
gonna
9/10.
block that with a 4/2 that has Death Touch.
Okay. Would you like to kill one of the other things that are more problematic with the Death Touch?
Yeah,
Because
probably.
they're equal power.
What do the other 2 things do?
This one can destroy artifacts, and this one gives the parlay trigger.
Yeah, let's get rid of the thing that destroys the artifacts because that's really where you've been popping me there.
So that'll go, and then you have 2 more attacks for 9.
What's the total that's coming at me? It's like
18 if they go through.
Just too much. Okay, and then I'll block with a 1/1.
Okay, and then which one did you say you blocked with the 7/7 for the
citizen token?
Well, but the lion sash as well. This one.
There was still a 1/1 to block. Oh, the lion sash, or what was the other one?
Well, the one that you just killed is the Quasali Slingers.
Right.
But the lion sash is a 7/7. Which one was blocking that?
I guess I'll need one more. How many total creatures were coming? 5.
So we had 5.
Okay, yeah.
You killed the citizen with that one.
Right.
And then we were on either Quasali or Lion Sash. This one you want to kill with the Death Toucher, correct? So
Right. Yeah.
I'll move that one
Okay,
over
so
here.
then Chronomancer is a 1/1.
We have 3 more. The Lion Sash, which is a 7/7 and 2/9/9. But the 7/7 can also become an 8/8.
We'll go with a 2/2 to block whichever thing is biggest, and then I think I'll just take the rest.
So then, if this goes through, this will be 9, 8. If this goes through, I can pump it for lethal.
The Lion Sash. Okay, then
Yeah.
I'll block that one. Yeah.
Okay. So then, 7, 7, and 9, and then you'll just take 9.
And I'll have 3 things die, and then I'll take 9. Looks like that Living Death didn't quite get me there.
Okay, dokes.
With the 60 life, I don't know that there's.
Main phase 2, we'll go ahead and play a forest for land for turn. And I'm gonna tap for 2. I'm gonna cast a Spirited Companion. When it ETBs, I'll draw a card, and I'll create a cat, and we'll pass the turn.
All right, let's see what we can come up with. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go 3. Gorpeth Lord has menace. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+0 and have menace. Let's see what we got. You've got 6 creatures out right now.
Yeah. These are 2 6/6s and a 9/9.
I think it's probably game.
It is insane.
I'm grinding this one. I'm so sorry, Chris. It's just my first game with the cats and dogs.
Yeah,
deck,
it's full
so
of it. We're still within 20
I'm
minutes.
going for it.
I'm just going to pay 2 to draw a card and see what else comes up, but I'm gonna guess probably not a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, we'll just put out another creature and then pass. So I think that's probably pretty close. Honestly, I feel bad to have dragged it out. I thought if the Living Death didn't win, then it's just like, oh.
That's why I wanted to keep going, because I'm like, this is like, it's really fun when games are so back and forth.
Yeah.
And I like to play it out.
I don't feel like I have really been in this game. I mean, I've obviously been playing the game, but like, I think I was just the last man standing and then I top deck something.
Hey, still a beautiful topic, though. What neither
It is what
aside.
it is, you know.
Reanimation decks tend to do that.
This is a weird. Yeah. This is weird though, because it's like it's mill, but there's really not a lot of reanimation. Like there's.
Well, I think you're missing some of because there's like some key cards in there that can go infinite with like 3 or 4 other ones. But I think they're still in the deck.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's in the deck. Like I said, I've only played it a handful of times, and like the couple times I did play it, it didn't really do. I mean, it didn't even get this far. Yeah. So like this is at least an improvement. But, yeah.
We'll play a forest. I'll tap for 3. We'll cast Sky Hunter Strike Force. That'll create the dog, and because tokens have haste, that can attack immediately via Fabine. So then we'll just go to combat. We do have to parlay. So we'll reveal the top card of the library. It's a land for me.
It's a land for me as well.
All my creatures will then actually, for each land revealed, I create a citizen. So that is 2 more citizens.
That should be it.
We'll
I only got 8 life.
Yeah,
So that's it. Good game.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's.
Very nice.
All right. So on that, we are good. That was an insane, all over the place back and forth game.
It was. It was pretty nuts.
Super stoked. All right, so got a few more minutes. We'll do a quick little wrap around. So Daniel Kane, shut yourself out. What do you got to share?
Well, I am going to be at MagicCon Chicago, which I'm very excited for. Hope to see a lot of you guys. I will be starting pack openings for MKM on Monday, so you can find a video on YouTube there. I just had a video out on my Collector's Booster Box for Ravnica, and I would like to thank you for having me, and thanks for playing to all these lovely guests.
Super excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again so much for having me. We love trying to get out and rub elbows with people in the community, and it's super nice to meet you, Fredo and Dan. You guys were great. I'm Daniel with Southern Sorcery. You can check us out on the socials. We do YouTube stuff. We're giving away a precon. Check it out on our Twitter. And yeah, thanks again so much, Chris, for having me out.
Hi everyone, I'm Fredo, or Virtue_MTG. I love playing Commander and talking about Magic. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, but mainly just Tuesdays as of late. February might be a little bit different. But yeah, thank you for joining. I'm so sorry, Chris.
Thank you for
I
joining
just
Chris's stream.
I just streamed yesterday, so
I know, that's, yeah.
ugh, that's so embarrassing. Thank you for having me. God, I'm not gonna live that one down myself.
That's funny.
It's gonna keep me up at night.
Yeah.
Hot sweats and all.
Too
It's just
funny.
that living death. It's still like in the back of my
It's
mind.
right there.
Just,
Yeah, right in the
That
edge.
just-
also
just
keeps me up at
haunting me.
night, yeah.
It was so close. So close.
yeah. Beastmaster Ascension is one hell of a card.
Oh, yeah. Very good card.
I think if that was gone, I hadn't gotten that cat that destroys artifacts.
Yeah, that
I
was
think I would have
artifacts.
been
Yeah,
in
that-
a much
yeah,
worse.
100%.
Because you were able to get rid of, like, was it three or four things before? Yeah, that's pretty good.
But thank you for having me, Chris.
Most definitely. All right. So on that note, just to let everyone know, I'm gonna have another stream at 10 p.m. Eastern Time doing some Pauper Commander. So swing back around for that. Also to shout out, I am doing a competitive Pauper Commander event on February 10th, $15 entry, with first place getting $200, and all of the proceeds go to Project Hope to help kids around the world who truly do need it. So even if you're not playing into it, check it in, and any donations are fully welcome. We super appreciate all of it. Again, on that note, everyone have a great evening, and I hope you all have a sweet and swell.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, y'all.